Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm going to talk about the problems that My Hero Ultra Rumble has. Currently, I don't play this game as much anymore. It feels way too exhausting and depressing most of the time. I used to play around 10 hours a day, but nowadays I can't even look at the icon without breaking down crying. Before we delve into this, please keep in mind that this video is not meant to insult anybody or the game community at all. I like playing My Hero Ultra Rumble in general, but it has significant things that trouble me that I'm going to write about today. Also, I don't have any new footage to show you, and I use these old clips instead, so keep in mind that I play like an absolute dumbass here. Enough yapping, let's get to complaining. The first thing I want to talk about is balance, of course, because it's something that this game completely lacks. Even within one category, you will see stark differences between characters. For example, Rapids. Characters like Tsuyu, All Might, and Iida have commendable mobility, while characters like Twice, Toga, or Rapid Bakugo can barely keep up with them, let alone with the current meta. Tech characters also differ from one another. While Monoma, Tabi, or Toga take great skill to dominate the lobby, characters like Miria or Genki can just pester everyone without a care in the world. In fact, I could rant for a very long time about this topic, but I don't want to make this video infinitely long. If you'd like to hear me complain about overpowered characters in much greater detail, please consider watching my video about the current meta slop. I'll leave the link down below. The second point is toxicity. You can barely play without getting teabagged. As soon as you go down, someone comes over to mock you and emote on you. It's sad, but it can get much sadder. As a chill player, you may start befriending someone, which in some cases leads to you getting jumped by that person's team. Players like this actually break my faith in humanity. Why would you do this to me? I thought that we were friends and that we could fly together. There's an even worse scenario when your teammates are the ones being toxic towards you. You may carry them through the match, revive them 3 times in a row, protect them and heal them, only to look at the chat and see that you are the worst ace rank they've ever seen. After dying, they start flaming you and your gameplay before disconnecting, leaving you as a solo player against the whole lobby. Low skill players who do this kind of stuff are the worst teammates in the game. It's okay to be frustrated, but it's not okay to insult your own team. In most cases, the problem is them, not their teammates, and the sooner they realize that, the sooner their skill will start improving. This naturally brings us to the third point, nightmarish teammates. As I said, in most cases you are the cause of your own death, but what if you are actually alive and fighting while all of your teammates are revived? It's not uncommon to see novices around. There's nothing wrong with being an amateur. We all started somewhere and not everyone has all day and night to dedicate to this game. That said, I think nobody can disagree that sometimes teammates don't play like humans at all. They don't show up, they don't assist you in any way, and they just mind their own business all the time. It's even more aggravating when I start fighting and the teammates of the person I'm attacking either constantly heal them or show up and screw me over while I'm all alone, watching my luckless Toga get beaten into the ground and nobody gives a shit about it. It happens a lot in ranked, surprisingly. People there tend to spawn in different areas and become completely oblivious to the fact that they have a team. As soon as they go down because they got jumped, they ping and cuss in the chat, only to leave you when you start collecting cards to revive them. To these kinds of players, everyone is bad and they are never going to take a look in the mirror. But enough about the bad, let's complain about something good for a change. Game veterans, for example. It feels like these people have been playing since the game was announced, becoming so seasoned that no one can defeat them. It's always good to have one on your team, and it's always enjoyable to spectate them and study their gameplay. But fighting them is not quite fun, actually. You will get dismantled the second you encounter them, and you'll be left pondering what you did to deserve it. Pair that with not so clever randoms on your team and it can become genuinely woeful. I used to be furious whenever something like this occurred, and sometimes I still am. Game veterans are so masterful that their skill is something to admire, and one day I want to reach the same level of skill they possess. I have no negativity towards them. I merely wanted to highlight that getting destroyed by one is incredibly demoralizing and makes me want to quit. It's not their bad, of course. And finally, the cherry on top, the game's technical problems, because they also happen pretty often. My Hero Ultra Rumble just won't let you play consistently. You can't have a gaming session without your server timing out. You can't play more than a few games before your game crashes in the middle of a beta. You can't go a week without the game breaking completely, refusing to let you in or not opening at all. I don't know if it's only me, but my friends have the same issues. Every time some server problems occur, I have a strong desire to smash my monitor, break my keyboard, or break my head. I don't know if it's been like this from the start or if it will ever be fixed, but it's genuinely irksome. Please share whether you have similar issues or if my hardware just sucks. And what do I have in the end? As a My Hero Academia addict, I love My Hero Ultra Rumble so much. It is not garbage, not at all, but it has aspects that have absolutely exhausted me mentally. As much as I like this game, I really need to take a long break from it and just go dodge some grass or take a shower. I hope that I will return someday and wreck every lobby I'm gonna get in. With that being said, remember that My Hero Ultra Rumble is not that serious, it's just a game. Be kind and respectful to each other. I think that's gonna be it for today. Subscribe, leave a like and share your opinion. Game, set.